We're going to go through a banded ankle inversion, eversion, axial rotation. So basically we're going to be alternating from collapsing our ankle outwards as so, and then collapsing our ankle inwards as so, using a band. So you'll need a band, you'll want something that you can attach to it that is going to be secure, that won't move, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll loop the band through my foot. So I like to secure it quite nicely. And then from here, okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this with a bent knee to begin with. The exercise is going to be going from that collapsed position that I mentioned and alternating back and forth. So this is the exercise. I've got my hand over my shin because what I'm trying to focus on is not getting any movement coming from above the joint. So typically what I'll commonly see is knee rotation, come along for the ride. So I'm trying to keep my fingers over the shin bone and trying to feel that shin bone, try to pay attention, not allow it to rotate back and forth, and try to keep it still. So I can also assess how the tension feels on the band. If I feel it's not a great deal of tension, I can challenge myself, move out a little bit more, and then be performing the exercise here. I can also change knee angle, so I could decide to go maybe a little bit more open and then perform from here. And what this will do is it will just feel different, it will challenge the joint slightly differently. I can also opt to lock out the knee and then from here be doing the same thing. Currently I'm resisting the band from this angle, but I could also opt to turn myself around. And then this time I'll have the force of the band pulling inwards. So same exercise, but now slightly different line of resistance coming from a different place. What that will do is that will challenge the ankle joint in a slightly different manner as well. So just to recap, you can also play with degrees of knee angle, going from closed to slightly open to having the knee completely locked out. You can angle yourself against the band in many different ways to create a different line of tension. And lastly, you're trying your best to isolate ankle rotation from knee rotation. So trying not to let that shin bone rotate side to side as you go through this motion.